Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep, we're finally where we belong.
And don't think we don't know how to weed them out.
Put a ticket in, make her gay. Put a ticket in, make her name it gay.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
That's all, brother. I had it.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part too.
It's very good. Well, if you can't get out of it, get into it.
Welcome to Inside the Badger Den with the Angry Badger and Mr.Techrat.
He's gone anyway. He's dead or something. I don't know. He's doing a thumbnail. He still has a job somewhere. Breezy Comics and Collectibles. What's going on, Breezy? Gay Pizza Boy. Well, no, fuck him. He's dead. R.I.P. Handsome Badger. Thank you. I warn you, we are very susceptible to compliments here in this channel. Gooch, my friend. Someone who loves to be showered, not goldenly, but with praise. With praise.
Depending on the day and who it is.
Yeah, don't knock everything out.
They pay a lot of money for that. I went to Russia one time. I swear to God, it was a lie. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm clean. I'm shaven. Manscaped. It's in the name. No, I'm excited to do this. I love this show and hanging out with my homies and this lovely lady down here. And
oh my God, it's already tickling you.
Yeah.
I got it just for you, Badger, today. Just for you.
It's weird because it was you for a second. It was your old image, and then it morphed into the updated one. Oh, I was going to say confused boner, but it's rather an understood one. Looking good, Bat Woman.
I don't know. It's one. I went to Spirit today and just saw it. I was like, I had to grab it.
I like it. I feel gypped. Can we still say that? I guess it's short for gypsy. Well, sorry, gypsies. There was supposed to be a Spirit Halloween.
Canceled.
I don't know the etymology. I'm gypsy. Identify. There you go. I did it just for the jokes. There was supposed to be a Spirit Halloween, and it never opened up near me, even though they had the banner and everything.
Oh,
it's a lie.
What's up, John?
You are in California, right?
Yeah, California, yes.
That's probably why.
Yes.
Did you guys have like a bunch of Walgreens closed down and stuff? Spirit's like, we're not even going to do this, guys. We're out.
I know. They were like, everyone already has masks and they're wearing them, and we feel threatened. What's going on, Darby?
This is actually kind of a good look for me. I think I might wear this more often.
It works with the cheekbones, and it's you're pulling it off. Speaking of someone who's pulling it off vigorously, Mr. Techrat.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
He's alive.
I'm good. Also, Nadia, I tried to say hi to you backstage earlier when you said hi. I wasn't being rude, I swear, but my stuff wasn't set up. I was still on spooky voice from last night.
Do you still have the it's not a racist term. He was just being scary.
I do, but I don't have it on right now.
Okay, yeah. Shut up. Oh.
Didn't want to go.
Oh.
This is his thing, Nadia. It's like, you know, in the newspapers on Sunday.
I don't have much.
I don't have much.
One job, but I'm going to do it.
Oh, my. All right. Let us deep dive into this.
Oh, Bob's Burgers.
I mean, first and foremost, I approve of your computer screen.
Where did you get what the hell?
Deep dives are not only for Badger, buddy.
Is that calendar?
It's a Gooch calendar. You didn't get yours?
Is that the Gooch man?
It's the Goochinator.
Is this the Gooch? Hold on. Is that the Gooch man?
That's the Gooch.
Oh my God.
I would like a copy of that calendar just for personal.
I highly endorse the Gooch calendar. I
do too.
I would buy this calendar outright.
I got one unopened and it's signed.
Oh my God.
Is it your crown Wiccan?
It is.
Whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Good job for only seeing half the show.
Do you have that photo?
What else did you find?
Oh yeah,
Bro.
those are
Oh,
actual-
is it a from talisman in the back? I see that.
Oh my god. Yeah, I would have not gotten that one.
That was pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh
click
my
on it anymore.
god. Oh my god.
Bro, because look at the calendar, Leon. It's Gooch. It's Gooch of old.
It's
You son of a bitch. Let me know if you want a link, Leon.
Seinfeld and the
I was gonna
photo.
say today's Seinfeld is an interesting one, and I laughed longer than I should have.
Yeah.
Are you watching it for the first time through?
Me?
Oh
My
no.
God.
No, Josh.
No.
He's seen it.
I've lost count.
He's
Okay.
watched it over and over. I think he's been watching it nonstop.
Seinfeld.
It's my show that I put on when I go to bed. Like just to
Rat,
have
I
in the
will say
background.
your
Yeah.
audio is sort of going in and out.
I don't like
app
that.
has fooked you. So you might want to make sure it's off and then like come in and out or something. I don't know. Giggity.
Is that a slushy from the Quickie Mart?
Yeah.
Who needs the Quickie Mart? I do. Okay. Words of Paradise. Gifted 5. Angry. Oh my god, he's alive. Yay.
Hey.
I was like, all right, I'm finally here. I'm good. Enter. And I went into my own studio instead of yours.
I almost used the F word.
Well, now I'm in the right studio.
Do you know what we played as soon as the show started?
Yes.
I love that. I love that so much.
I'm awake now.
Yes.
I love that so much.
Scared in here. Hello. I'd like to get down now. I'd like to stream now.
How you doing, Erwin?
Yeah.
Splendiferous.
You met Nadia?
Blasting my way through Demon Slayer. Obviously, everyone loves Nadia.
Demon Slayer. Did you see that Rat has Demon Slayer in his comics list right there? Next to Lord of the Rings and Initial D.
Oh, obviously.
Oh, by the way, Erwin, did you see his calendar? Do you know who that is? He's a Canadian. It's the Gooch calendar.
That's Gooch. That's Gooch.
That's Gooch of old.
That's Gooch.
You should do your beard like that again.
Oh yeah, the Fu Manchu, the biker. I agree.
My thought was West Coast Choppers.
By the way, Moxie. Hi. Look at that.
It's still on our minds.
You take my breath away.
Wait, is that a regular squishy or is that like the super concentrated?
I like to
deadly
think
squishy?
of it as the super squishy one, but with the super high syrup count.
Oh yeah, the one that freaked out Bart.
Did you just have a random ass rock attached to your wall?
You uncultured swine.
I thought it was a random rock
It's a
too.
runestone.
It's from.
Doing witchcraft. Oh,
It's from
pass.
From.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Trying to save my family, okay?
Yeah.
Now
From the night creatures.
I know the Bob's Burgers. Did anyone understand the Bob's
Yes.
Burgers? Okay,
Yes.
I'm just checking.
I have
Just
seen
checking.
Bob. I have seen Bob.
I might have some
Speaking of
new
Bob.
ears.
Excuse me. Due to Leona, I watched Boy Kills World last night. That's awesome. Give that a watch.
I remember saying I liked it, and then as always, Gooch went,
I did not like it.
Play the
did
clip.
not.
I
Nadia,
believe.
you didn't like
I
it?
believe.
No.
Right? I thought it was good.
Halfway
Nadia,
through
why didn't you like it?
the overvoice got repetitive for me. Just halfway
That's
through,
what's
and I
pulled it
had taken a thing to watch it, and I turned to my husband halfway. I'm like, "This is boring," so I could just not my
halfway through when I realized what the plot twist was, I was like, oh, okay. And all I had to hang on it was Bob's Burgers voice.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you're right.
It was
It's worth a
very
watch.
predictable. Very predictable.
Yeah.
I'll watch that
Yeah,
next.
yeah, all right. Yeah, you guys got to put a negative spin on everything.
I guess I'll have to watch it.
How we do.
Guess I'll have to watch it.
It's all right. Go for it.
Tech, you have great taste, Nadia. I still support you as my sister. Yeah.
What's up, my lofty brother? My brother in lofty arms.
Leon.
You look lovely tonight, Nadia.
Thank you.
You do. When are you
yeah.
back? Oh my God, you son of a bitch. You do. You're very. Your beautiful pale alabaster skin.
Yes. that Middle Eastern skit.
Gucci knees. Disclaimer.
I don't get much sun.
I
even
keep
though I
looking
live
at
out
that
in the
calendar
desert.
and I start laughing.
You think I'm kidding? I want the Gooch calendar.
I do too, actually. I would put it in my. Yeah, and then you have a day.
I put it in your what?
Be
Boudoir.
Gucci. Yeah. Chris would be okay with it.
This is the year of the Gooch.
Yeah. You know how that Star Wars girl does the calendars? You should do the same thing. Different
Season of
Gooch photos.
Gooch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gooch, I'll take your pictures for you, okay?
Total no
Do a
homo.
whole
Well,
Kramer
slightly.
thing.
It's gotta get you. It's gonna have to get you going, but yes.
Nadia's gonna put the Gooch calendar on the side of her toolbox.
For what box?
Her toolbox.
Oh.
We don't talk about my toolbox.
Yeah, that's
bedroom toolbox or the
super
garage?
chat a significant amount of money to even mention her toolbox. How dare you? Speaking to someone who probably only has toolboxes with women, Rat, you watched this, right?
Halfway.
Yeah, half. Why? Because you got found out that they changed significant amounts of it, and you were like, "Well, why keep going?"
Well, I was already like struggling to get the meal down, and then I hit that cold patch, and I was like, "Nah, I'm all right."
Yeah. Is it just me, or does Rat's voice sound like RFK, where he's
No,
like loud and quiet at the same time?
Yeah.
I don't know how you're doing. It's impressive, but I would just pop back out, reset whatever the hell you have to reset, so that it doesn't have the app that you used on Halloween to creep the shit out of everyone with his scream voice. It was good. It was good playback. That was a great stream, by the way. Thank you to everyone that showed up to the Halloween spooktacular, including Moxie. Good times, good times. Anyway,
I
that
was
show.
asleep.
Were you? Well, I left it up. Oh no. Erwin.
The answer to what's in the box is comics. I finally had to do it. I finally had to get a short box. I did it, but we'll save that for Sunday.
It happens. See, he got threatened, Gooch. But see, maybe it's a good thing we just did what we did, because now we have a unified front against him.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I got the Scooby Pup vote down. Easy.
A Grogu costume. Yeah, that's double ghost faced.
It does something for you. I know it does, Gooch.
Oh, I didn't even. What that?
Oh yeah, he thought you looked like that most of the time. He didn't notice the difference. How dare you, Gooch?
Yes. Eyes wide shut, Gooch.
Which apparently was a documentary.
Phrasing.
We didn't know it.
Yeah.
Nadia, everyone always likes to give you a hard time about not seeing stuff. If it makes you feel better, I haven't seen Scream, but I have seen now a Nightmare Before Christmas, and holy God, is Nancy the worst actress ever?
Only
You
because
mean Nightmare on Elm Street, not Nightmare?
Nightmare on Elm Street's what I meant. Yes, correct.
Okay.
Same thing.
Okay.
Oh, is that what you want?
Yup.
Because that's how you get ants.
Yay!
Less musical
right.
numbers, thankfully.
Moving right along, we got this report from Endymion, who has sources. Erwin, sources. I know. I'm actually thinking I'm gonna just looking for a friend, but looking for anyone that works at Ubisoft, so I could be cool and have sources.
I thought we did have sources.
It's just coming in, assholes all around.
No, Hypno just got his bio. Him and Smash AT got their BioWare source now.
Hey man, God bless them, because it's all bad from what we're hearing. But this is essentially, and I'm not sure why you would choose to do this unless it's the time you were totally capitalizing on some form of third wave feminism. I don't know. That instead of just doing an actual Ghost of Tsushima 2, they ripped apart all the assets and turned it into Atsu, the female protagonist. That's the ghost of Yōtei instead of the Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm still playing
reasons.
Baldur's Gate. I don't give a shit.
Yeah? How's that? Did you have sex with Bear?
Not yet. I haven't done that run through yet.
Is it that
Actually, I loaded up Hogwarts Legacy again last night.
you can't have sex with that? Well, you could probably have sex
I
with a
know.
dude that calls him Bear, but
Oh.
yeah, you can.
I mean, my husband's nickname is
romance in it.
Bear. I call him Bear.
Okay.
Awkward.
I'm gonna maul you. I mean, obviously,
Continue.
You know that Bear.
Continue.
Yeah.
Sure, she knows.
Continue.
Bear
He's
helped
a
play.
6'3" tall, burly man. So He's
a bear fucker.
She's already pulled out the box. Now she's
I mean,
talking about.
We will eventually need the Starship Troopers bear fucker. Do you need any assistance?
What's in the box? A bear.
He just came in.
Leon,
We're
I'm
all
not
coming.
convinced
Oh,
it will be
phrasing.
bad, but if you ask me to bet, I would say it's a very high likelihood it will be bad for all the above reasons.
Why? Because a woman is the lead character in it?
Yes. And that breaks down into several subsets. Do you really care? Because I can
Yeah,
explain it. Or...
Gooch, tell us why you hate women.
Yeah, tell us why you.
Why I hate women. I don't hate women.
How many times must I serve burnt chicken before people stop wanting chicken?
It's not
Chicken's
burnt,
great.
it's Cajun.
How dare you?
Chicken's okay.
Blackened is what you would also call that.
Do I sound any different?
Better.
Better? I'll
Yeah.
take better.
You sound like Nathan Fillion.
Oh
Ooh,
no!
what a handsome fuck.
Yeah, you sound good. You sound better.
Oh, I was expecting.
Nadia, in all seriousness, it's pattern recognition, right? How
I
many
know,
insufferable girl bosses, right? Okay. And then even if it's
Seriously,
done well, bro, I just want a jack dude that fucks bitches and kills monsters. I'm sorry.
I bet you do.
Can I just have a couple of them so I can like put myself in their place instead of trying to make them me?
What
That
is the
makes any sense.
demographic that they're trying to capture with
That is an excellent
Modern
question.
audience.
That's it. That is an excellent question. This is what we can come up with so far.
For a modern gaming audience.
Yeah.
Because they push
The message.
and the
I'm gonna
results
stick with
are
my bear fucking.
That's a lot of damage. How about a little more?
it's like modern hieroglyphics.
So, is this a Western company
Sucker Punch
making an Eastern game? Okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know.
So, because my
Go
thought
ahead.
was like if some Japanese or like Koreans or Chinese were making this game and the woman was in it, we'd probably be like, actually, they are. There's a game coming out just like Wukong, but it's like Stellar Bladey because it's woman. It looks Wukong-y fantasy, but like Eve Hottie coming out, and it's gonna be giant. I saw it and immediately I'm like, this is gonna get hundreds of thousands of players.
The rub here, I guess, would be that Jin is obviously the more popular character. But even then, yeah, no, it's a Western company, and apparently, if you believe Endymion sources, a lot of people in the Japanese Sony did not know about this. They thought it was just a straight up Ghost of Tsushima 2 sequel. And so when it shows up to State of Play and it's Ghost of Yōtei, and it's Atsu, the fuck is Atsu? And 300 years later, I don't know.
They just did that.
Is there any gameplay as an example yet?
But it's like sort of in the trailer, but it's using all the same. One could assume it's basically the same gameplay as Ghost of Tsushima with like a slight graphical update and maybe new, gadgets and shit.
Basically, they're trying to make this like a Blue Eye Samurai kind of game, basically, because it's in Edo, Japan, right?
It's in the island of the island of Yōtei or whatever the fuck. We're Mount Yōtei. I don't know. Either way, I don't know. We'll see. I'll wait. If it's what do you call it? If it's a spin-off game like Miles Morales, which is apparently what they'll turn it into if it doesn't get more support.
Like they did with Assassin's Creed.
I don't agree with Leon on that one. Sorry, I don't claim him for that one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Who else did I hear that had this take?
Me, Badger. So I saw your Spider-Man, or your Miles Morales figure post.
Yes.
So I saw, because I went to the comic book shop, they have the new comic books, and it's Miles Morales : Spider-Man. So it's like, if you're Spider-Man, then wouldn't that just be Spider-Man : Spider-Man? No.
The figure I posted didn't even fucking have Spider-Man on it.
Oh, and this was a comic.
Yeah. So it's okay. So they do make the stipulation sometimes.
Yeah, but if you were Spider-Man, because they're trying to say he is Spider-Man, but it's like, if you're Spider-Man, the title of the story isn't : Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's Peter Parker. That's all I got.
Yes. Spider-Man is Peter Parker.
That's all I got.
And here's the thing. I sort of like Miles, but Miles becomes another character, and calling him like the fucking Bronx Spider-Man or it's just or Harlem, whatever he is. It's demeaning. Just give him a new Electric Spider, what the fuck ever. But he is a new character, even if he has similar power. Now you can then still say he's a derivative and all that, but that's fine. But at least call him something else, because he is a decent character, and that's not because he's half Puerto Rican and I'm half Puerto Rican. I love the representation.
He needs to earn it a bit more. It's like Dick Grayson Nightwing, like his separate character, own character, but then finally, after so long, like takes over the mantle and becomes Batman and whatnot. And it's still like weird. He still doesn't quite like fit into it and whatnot, but it makes sense and it's done pretty well. Where it's like Miles Morales, it's like, well, we just threw him in and he's had a couple popular things, so now he's Spider-Man now. Get over it. It's just like, maybe if you earned it a little bit for a little bit longer, maybe, but too soon.
And in the Miles Morales game, even though you can clearly see the early onset SBI, what the fuck we're gonna call it, you can see the path it's gonna take. Like, there's something there. He does earn it. Peter goes out of town on a vacation. He's the only Spider-Man New York has, but it's like, if you replace that with some good substance, it would be there. And ideally, everyone would have, right now, there would be a great Supergirl game that anyone that wanted to be Superman, there was the feminine persuasion, would have that. Like, ideally, we should all have our representation in whatever form we want, and it should be done really well. The problem is these numbnuts can't even do the main shit the correct way. So how the hell could they focus on all of it at the same time? And so this is why we get resentful, that while they're busy doing their representation one and doing it badly, we don't get any mainstream done well. Just degrade the product overall.
Where's your Middle Eastern superheroes? Where's my Middle Eastern Spider-Man?
Where's my Egyptian superhero from Moon Knight?
Another comic I saw, they did it was a Captain Marvel comic, and they had Miss Marvel on the cover. So not only are they venomizing everyone, apparently they nulled everyone. My precious null. So it's like Miss Marvel nulled out. I'm just like, you guys just Marvel deserves to die at this point. I'm sorry.
By the way, I 100% support this casting of her for Power Girl.
Wait, who?
Isn't that
the boob
doesn't
window?
She have like a
It's
boob
Supergirl.
window?
It's
white,
technically
it's a white
Supergirl,
suit,
but it's from
right?
another. Yeah, with the boob window.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's a slightly older
stuff.
Kara. Yeah. I know things.
I live with the Marvel Encyclopedia, so yes, I know.
Oh, what's that?
I can handle things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says.
Null symbiote. That's the thing. Like, yeah.
That was the other thing I noticed, though, because Spider-Man it was the remastered version. At the end, they did fucking change a scene to tease the next game that I probably won't be buying unless it's significantly discounted. They made his son, Osborn's son, Venom instead of Eddie Brock. Odd choice to do that in the game. I know.
Yeah.
I'm not even Spider-Versed, and that just sounds dumb.
What the fuck
but
is that?
This is Miss Marvel nullified.
It took me a minute. It took me
literally
a minute.
nullified
Kim
variant.
Blair than I was expecting.
Yeah. There's a lot of Marvel stuff I like, but Marvel
What the
comics,
hell is even that?
it just needs to die.
Does she have nega bands?
Oh wait, yes, that would presumably be these right here.
Those don't
Correct.
break, do they? They're very powerful, very held together.
She stole those from a white man, the real Captain Marvel.
As you do, Marvel or whatever the hell.
Yes.
This is just more of what we need. We see almost the same thing, but a former Disney executive. This is someone in the know, someone currently making video games who's like, I'm all for making gay characters if it tickles my fancy and it suits the story and the setting and I'm passionate about it. But forcing DEI, having a checkbox of requirements so that you can get easy, environmental, social governance money, it just destroys and hampers art. Elon Musk has said this. We've all seen it in action. Nadia, how could you make anything creative if I told you there was all these things you had to abide by?
I don't get it. I feel like if it's part of the story, if it makes sense, if it's something to do with the character, but just to have a character and their only personality traits are their sexuality or the color of their skin, that's not really a personality trait. That's just, you don't know how to write characters.
No, racist. You have internalized all the things. We have to have.
I'm not racist. I'm brown. I can't be
racist.
racist.
Beautiful.
What?
No. We have a beautiful Arabic or Middle Eastern story, and then we have to make sure everyone is black because it only goes in one way for some reason. Asian. We have to have equal Asian representation.
I mean, if you ask my dad, Middle Eastern people took over pretty much all of everybody. That's why everybody's a little bit brown. So, yeah.
Significant amount. Those Mongols were a pesky bit too. Genghis Khan. Quite a bit of fun time he had with everyone. Speaking of someone who's had consensual fun time, we're getting live action Nicolas Cage. I actually saw some more pictures I didn't bring up, but like him without the suit. Live action Nicolas Cage as Spider-Man Noir.
Nobody
I'm sort of excited for this.
You know who the villain is for this?
Patriarchy?
Yes. No.
No.
Spider RGB.
Sandman.
Oh.
Well, that's going to be fun if they do that. That's going to be fun if they do that.
That's the rumor.
So we saw. I'm not going to bring up TMZ because, oh my god,
he better make the "you got sand" reference.
Is it going to be finished in black and white? Will it be?
I believe they're going to put a noir.
Is it going to be like Sin City?
I was going to say go full Sin City.
Sin City.
Yeah. Sin City. Yeah.
I believe he says Spider-Man Noir, more of a pop art mashup, like a Liechtenstein painting, some sparkle to it. So I think it's going to be more like, oh my god, what was the one that came out that was like Sin City? Spirit?
Yeah.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Spirit,
so basically like Sin City, like colorish but pop, but black and whitish. I don't know.
Comic booky kind of.
Yeah. They'll have black, white, gray tones, and
it is
maybe some red.
You see more and more actors giving this sentiment. We saw John Turturro, Jim Carrey's famous, and we saw Cage here say it. I don't like at least he didn't specify what gender. I don't like violence. I don't want to play people who are hurting people. One of the things that I like about this potential show is that it's fantasy. It's not really people beating people up. Monsters are involved.
Listen, if it doesn't have any type of violence, I'm not in.
It's gonna have violence. It's gonna have violence against creatures that are just fictional. This is some cope. We've seen some other people who say that they don't like guns in the military, but they could do something because it's just fantastical enough to explain their cognitive dissonance. I don't know. I take his statement as less see you next Tuesday than a John Turturro's. His just seems like maybe I don't know what, maybe he's just peace and love. But then Keanu Reeves' peace of love. He has no problem killing the shit out of people because he knows it's fake. I don't know, man. God bless him. Live and let live.
Won't someone think of the children?
No, you kept on yours. God damn it. It is a good
it's
one.
Mine. You can pay the licensing fee to use my clips. Yes.
I'll pay the licensing right now, motherfucker. We have found a way to use that clip shockingly, unfortunately, with Disney and other things.
We're literally at our limit, so I can't. Yeah,
I know. I'm kidding.
I blame Techrat.
Didn't see many people covering this. James Gunn has cast Rupert Thorne for the Creature Commando series, but it's Dutch Vanderlyn from the Red Dead Redemption games 1 and 2. So, and he looks just like he could be Rupert Thorne in live action. So he's moving right along. I don't know. The more I see that Creature Commandos, Gooch, you excited at all? No, Nadia?
No.
I haven't seen anything of it.
You haven't seen anything of it?
I avoid that and the Daredevil trailer because I don't want to be upset about things. So,
yeah, it seemed very violent.
Well, guess what?
Well, guess what, Nadia? We're gonna watch it right now. I almost didn't until she said that we're avoiding it. I'm not gonna punish you. No, it's okay.
I don't have hope in Disney. I just don't have hope that Disney will be able to replicate Daredevil like Netflix did. I don't. They lost me what they did with Kingpin at the end of Hawkeye.
But Nadia, it's going to be the most violent and dark.
I am going to force her to watch the sizzle reel. No, you are going to have to watch that. Sorry.
Ironheart.
Yes. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and you got to keep your eyes open. Don't you make me get the hose. This is actually a bullshit story. This is one of those I would have covered sooner. Basically, they for years Crunchyroll have been keeping this voice actors like fan mails and the items.
Yeah.
You see this? Like, it actually did get me. It's like, by the way, how is this not super fucking illegal? Like, their care of him. And then, their staff has just been distributing it out to like people. And he finally found David Wald is his name. Like, I guess people were like, we've been sending you things like here's some of the shit.
And just splitting up with employees. This is crazy. And it's not just one package, it's multiple things.
No, he said it's years. So
yeah.
I don't know how you track this down. I would be pissed too. Guaranteed some of this shit is on eBay right now.
Oh yeah.
That, should have been for him. But yeah, I don't know. Just one of those you don't hate him enough type things.
Wow.
Why do people hate Crunchyroll? Aside from that, Fukery, every time I hear Crunchyroll, I hear people super talking shit on it. It is illegal. We pulled up the statute on Countercast. It's actually very illegal. Well, I hope he's been contacted. Yeah, because it's tampering
with other people's mail.
Yeah,
it's pretty much.
That is a federal offense.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that would be.
Is there something against this voice actor? Did they just not like him for some reason?
Tampering with mail, and then if they if they handed it out, that's dispersing fucking stolen property. Yep. And then if someone sold it willingly, that's selling. Yeah, that's all bad. That's compounded. I know I'm not a lawyer, but I do know bird law. Tomahawk for 20 for people that say they don't like violence. I seem to remember a Gary of the River saying, I carry 2 swords, one for men, one for creatures. Both are for monsters. Yes.
I like
10 out of 10.
Gary Witcher, who spent an hour getting out of the first room and 2 hours hunting a goat. I watched it. So who's more pathetic? Him or me, I ask you?
Olds.
Rhetorical.
Olds are more pathetic.
Yes, well, I'm turning into one of those two. Venom: The Last Dance, abysmal. I don't think this has gotten any better. We know what it is. It's probably going to be out on streaming and fucking
when are you
next
seeing
month.
It? Badge?
Do I have to? It's over now at this point.
What? You don't want to see Kimball Air Venom though? She's stunning.
Crunchyroll. I hear that. I don't know anything about the Crunchyroll thing. I mean, I watch anime, but I haven't heard anything about the company itself. I mean, their user experience sucks.
I'm currently subscribed to them to watch anime.
Yeah.
Tomahawk makes me, or else anime sorts.
Okay, so here's the thing though, Breezy. I think people are probably put his name on it in some of them, but yeah, you're right. If it just says Crunchyroll, not his name, but maybe that negates it. I don't know.
Western, anything anime Western, it's a magnet. It's like video games and like community managers. It's a magnet for all the crazies. Like there's a reason why like 80% of the crazies on Twitter have anime avatars, sadly.
There was a problem for a while back, a couple months ago, where people who were dubbing it were inserting their own like DEI kind of
that
language into it too.
That's a problem.
And where are they now? And where are they now?
Listen, just read the subtitles, guys. Just listen to it in Japanese. Read the subtitles.
That has also, of course, led to them some companies going to use AI to do their localization to just circumvent some of these companies that knowingly change it to do and then put in Western ideology.
Yeah, Leon's right. We talked about this way back in I want to say February, January.
Listen,
February.
my life is horror. Okay, I'm not hip with the kids. Okay.
Oh no! I'm not at you. I'm just saying it goes back. It's
or when she said horror.
Oh,
not that type of channel. Not that type.
Not yet.
Not yet. But that will be my first merch shirt. Horror, since apparently I say it wrong.
I say it wrong on purpose.
Guchinese? Is it Guchinese?
Horror Amarada. This is what I'm always used to saying. Abuser Streamlabs.
Badger just turned into a Bostonian for about 3 seconds there.
I do it a lot.
That's weirder in my opinion.
This is the 28th. This was before all the footage came out of it. I now understand why she described it as a piece of garbage and the tombstone. I think this is the translation. I think she said it's the death of BioWare and it translated the tombstone. But both work, and tombstone's slightly more poetic. What do you want on your tombstone?
Pepperoni.
Thank you. That was the correct result. Pepperoni.
Sorry, I was looking at Lego X-Men Mention.
Please let an old quote the Tombstone pizza commercials. Yes.
I want mine to say gone but not forgot, and then it just stops.
The AI has a 98%.
Elon Musk is going to make us all live for eternity. So
I'm going to the cloud, baby.
Yeah, I'm going to the cloud too.
What we do in life echoes in eternity.
And they're going to turn me to AI, and then I'm going to have to make thumbnails and edit videos and stuff in the afterlife. No!
I'm never going to die.
Nightmare.
Yep, everybody. Yep.
I haven't hit 40 yet, so I still think I'm going to live forever.
Read your super chat and not interrupt. You have to fucking actually super chat. You can't just put a word. I'm sorry. I could talk over regular words. Upload my mind to a stripper's pole. No.
Yeah.
Or snippers row.
Reincarnate as a stripper pole. Wait, what? AI has a 98% chance.
He doesn't get his shit read. You guys don't want it.
English. Deep L.
This beautiful woman basically confirmed. I mean that spiritually in what she says.
That's a woman.
Stop it. She's one of ours. Don't alienate the allies. Former Disney executive basically confirms every fucking single thing we said, that every company, and she extrapolates this to basically all the studios and all the things, and what Thomas Mahler was saying about the video games, all of them have the DEI initiatives to get the easy ESG money, and it has led to the complete pop culture collapse of every single franchise, comic, game. Pick one. Very few examples that haven't been ruined. And yeah, it's just confirming everything people have been saying for years.
We're getting Toy Story 5 and 6 and 7 and 12.
And some would say that the failure of Lightyear also led to brand damage.
No, they're gonna go from Toy Story 8 to like Toy Story 3000 when they go like way into the future.
No, it'll just switch up. They'll do Toy Story 1.
Yeah, but they'll spell it out. And, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. It'll be Transformers 1.
Does Disney have anything coming out for this rest of this year?
Oh my god.
Toy Story trademark.
They're going to do the birth of Woody. Sorry. What?
It's everything is next year, thankfully.
Next year?
Captain America.
Wicked isn't under Disney, right?
Is it? I don't believe so.
Yeah.
No, wait.
Dexter.
Are you super excited?
Wouldn't hold your breath on Arcane season 2.
Yeah, by the way, that's why I'm not watching that first one, because I'm gonna wait until you guys watch it, and if you like it, I'll watch. But I don't want to get disappointed.
I'm halfway through the season, and I don't understand what Erwin loves about it. Hey, I heard my voice lose that one. Damn it!
You're only halfway through is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that Skeleton Crew trailer is not horrible. It's not.
I
Star
know
Wars,
that's
but it's
what
also not horrible.
I know. Are we more positive than Rossi is right now for Skeleton Crew? Mr. Filoni, who works on Skeleton Crew, is going to save us?
Is that Star Wars?
No, yes. I mean, it's supposed to be the Star Wars universe, yes, but it really just looked like the Goonies and Stranger Things.
Not really.
Generic sci-fi.
The Great Vex. Star Wars is gay.
Yeah, no, Rossi, it's a franchise skin. Like, this could have just been on Earth, and then they found an alien spaceship and shot him to like a fucking space station or some shit. It's Goonies. It's Goonies and Stranger Things, but they put a Star Wars skin across it. So, we'll see. Jude Law might have a really decent performance. Might have some fun scenes. I don't know. I think honestly, Theory might get his fucking wish of just an inoffensive, doesn't ruin anything because there's nothing to ruin. Just a vanilla thing.
No, I just some of the
it
just looks.
Nope.
They look.
No?
It looks very.
Nope.
Well, it's not going to be the gayest Star Wars.
Is
the
it?
Music is Stranger
No,
Things.
Arcane season 2. They're talking about in the chat, and I'm just like, I think they're going full.
Intrigued about Arcane, but I think they're going full DEI with it. It's full.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think full girl boss is what they're going for.
She looks very strong.
Yep.
We
Yep. I
already
also
had
watched
Sarah
it.
Connery.
Strong African Queen already in the first season,
Mhm.
and it was still quite good.
We do love that.
Yes.
I think it's going to be in your face this season.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be smacking you around saying, "Hey, watch this." So
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it'll actually be balanced like the first season. But
Rossi,
I hope
did you notice? Did you notice though? It was an Earth song, but they used like Hutzies. They used a Star Wars like alien language over it.
And it's 80. They're going for like 80, but they're doing Stranger Things. They're doing all that full blown nostalgia music.
You're supposed to
And this is coming out next year, right? Skeleton Crew?
Nutella is the older the berry, the sweeter the juice.
It comes out in a few weeks.
Oh, probably to fill the gap with the Stranger Things. It's what, been 2 years now, 3 years, something next year.
Rossi. The only way you can fix the Skeleton Crew is by
I know you.
I don't want to.
I know you
can
can
cover up my Star Wars tattoo after how bad Disney Star Wars has been.
First thing you do is you get rid of Filoni. That's the first thing you do.
No, first thing you do, you walk in there and you say,
The law.
Correct. That's the first thing I do. Yes.
Bazookas. Energy bazookas will fix Star Wars right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ray's got one. Jen Erser's got one.
I did just want to read this one thing. It's that still that executive lady. She says, so if DEI is an initiative that these majority shareholders would like companies to pursue, that's what they'll pursue. Because if not, then they'll face the wrath of the people who can yank the money, yank the loans, yank the funding, because it's all about money. So at the end of the day, if you're a CEO, do I piss off a consumer base and maybe hope you can massage them? Or do you piss off the people who are actually funding you? They're between a rock and a hard place.
These people are funding you, but if you're losing money every single time you put a new project out, you're not gaining anything. You're just losing the money that they're funding to you. So
because they're buying your stock. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, but if they're buying your stock so that you have the funding to make the shitty show, but then you lose money from the shitty show
and audience
back in a circle. Yeah, and then you lose your audience. It's back. So you're not gaining anything by having these people fund you.
They're gaining something. It's just not tangible.
You get their
what they're gaining. What they are gaining, and put your tinfoil hat on, is a fucking angry populace, right? All of our shit ruined, and then an ideology that gets spread to whoever will listen, their cultural Marxism. So they're gaining something, but you're seeing a loss in actual fans. And then when, at the very least, if they pull like a Dragon Age now, where it's just like, we've turned something that was for a group of people and was specific to that group, and now we've made it basic bitch to try to get that modern audience that doesn't exist, you end up getting no one. Because the people that are passersby, they're like, yeah, that's great. And then they fuck off. They don't buy figures. They don't keep playing it. It's Star Wars, what they did with Star Wars and Star Trek and all the things.
I would bet my money also that most of the time those people don't have the money to buy these things either.
Hypno's beefing with that Khalif guy or whatever is his arch nemesis. He was on Twitter because all these shills, they love the game, and then he's like, I would love to play Veilguard if only someone would send me a code so I can play. Oh, you love it so much you won't spend money to buy it.
Yeah, where you're turning away your actual fan base for years who buy the figurines, buy the collectors, are there opening nights and stuff. Now those people don't care anymore. And then you get mad at them for not being there.
Yeah. By the way, we are well aware of it. We just got to be careful because you turn into Alex Jones real quick when you break it all down. Like
they're turning the frogs game.
I had to do it the reverse way when Papa Badger finally realized, he's like, where are they getting the money from? I'm like, us. It's people's investments. These sweet old grandmas that give it to an investment firm, and they don't realize that investment firm is a fucking State Street, a BlackRock, a Vanguard, and they're not following their fiduciary responsibility, and they're doing it for ideological reasons. And then by the time you realize you got ramrodded, well, it's too late. Sorry. Yeah.
I like my little horror corner.
I like
we don't have that many issues.
Oh, I love horror corners as well. I love horror corners.
I'm just saying, we don't have that many issues over here.
Yeah,
corners are what keeps the economy going.
Yeah,
actually, probably all these
oldest profession.
Oldest profession. Protect the horror corners, please. Make sure to like, share, and sub. There's 74 people actually watching in total. So please, whatever platform, if you're on Twitter, follow me so I can get more followers than Gooch, because I don't know. Oh, my words.
Son of a bitch.
When you link DEI to BlackRock, to the Whiskey Echo Foxtrot, to George Soros, and then say that's why Star Wars Outlaw stars a woman, you sound insane. However, all true. All true.
Anita Sarkeesian is why I would also say.
I was just watching a liberal hive mind video that starred how base Anita Sarkeesian is basically being, and talking about how damaging it is to say the untruths and the hyperbolicness of everything. I know. But that's the point. They've gone so batshit that they've shocked the batshit people out of it.
I would take
Yeah,
Leon's
Brianna
word
Wu.
to also trail it back to the fact that we gave women the right to vote. So,
Oh, God bless you. All right, Ace Nadia, you win. All right, no, this is get hyped, everyone. This is what's in store for us in the year of our Lord 2025.
I brought you here to offer you an opportunity.
Oh, I smell what you're stepping in. It's gonna get good.
Please be good.
It's been some time, hasn't it? You've come up in the world. I could say the same about you. I wonder if your darker half would agree. Exactly what kind of a lawyer are you? A really good one.
Thoughts? Don't have.
I
Don't
hate
give you hope.
Why Muse? Why Muse? Like, who cares about that freaking villain? Like, why are you going with that?
Nobody
direction?
does. Even Daredevil fans don't.
Yes.
Like Daredevil's one of the only few
Bullseye.
We are getting Bullseye is in it. Bullseye is in it.
I haven't seen him.
Well, just because you ain't seen him, Big Papa, don't mean he's not there. We've seen behind the scene footage of him fighting.
I
Bullseye.
see a
He's in
big
it.
steaming pile of shit.
Oh, White Tiger.
I don't see
White
Bullseye.
Tiger is in it.
Oh God.
Vincent looks really
Bronze
small,
Tiger, whatever the
too.
fuck it is.
Yeah. Well, he got
like he
thin.
lost
He
weight.
thinned up.
Yeah.
He thinned up. All right, but what about this?
Oh,
Skip it.
horrible.
Just skip to the next one.
Oh my God.
Out of 10.
How about this?
Oh yes, this one.
Undeniable.
Mm.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life
Favorite part.
has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Anyone that's ever
Free
accomplished anything has done something bad. So let's justify your theft.
Isn't she like a 15-year-old from the Bronx or something?
Prodigy.
She's smarter than Tony Stark.
Of course. Fuck that white man. They've had their time,
And
Nadia.
Heard
It's time to
rumors
sit
that
down and shut
Mephisto
up.
is supposed to be in this as well.
Who?
Mephisto.
Oh.
They say that about every single,
fucking say that
literally
about
every
when
single
it
one.
happens.
Also, wait, sorry. Before this, John, I just want to get this off my chest. Kamala forever. All right, go ahead.
Come on.
Nadia, if you're wondering why John is, you know what this is?
Beat her over the head with them.
John wins though for 5. Anyone else notice
Yes,
Tulsa
dude.
King Bigfoot looks like Alex Jones but ripped? Also, companies get low or zero interest loans to make the games we used to. But to her point, I believe, is that even with that, so sure, who gives a fuck if they can make it for cheap if they still don't turn a profit? I.e., they have to refund all the money and the game only lasts 2 weeks, and then the company gets shut down. Yeah.
When I would go with my friend to get investors for our movies, the agreement is like you donate or you fund so much, you get this much in return when the movie goes to market and stuff. So like if they're not getting anything, it's just an endless cycle back and forth.
It is it is a definition of insanity. If they've done the same thing over and over and over again. Well, not because obviously not everyone is fine and part of the Marxist agenda. Some of them just are bought in. It's like the Abubakar Salems, that it's weaponized compassion. They truly think what they're doing is good and they don't realize it's actually hurting their narrative. And you're progressing everything actually.
For an adventure.
Black Cowboy.
The battle they will sing about for ages.
Go and pause it real quick. Oh yeah, this is a good time to pause it.
What about? Oh wow!
I know this, but D plus. I saw they got the what if, and they're like 20-some minutes long. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, there's got to be at least one what if that I want to watch, right? And I start going through and I start going. There wasn't a single one I even wanted to like do a little scroll through on. But hey, one of them was the zombies, and they have figured out venomize everyone and turn everyone into zombies. So I guess it's a good idea.
I forget meritocracy. Let's return to the days where it's all about the money, please, dear God, because
And
that was
Coke
at
and
least I
Pure Fire
do
3.
advise.
I'm just
pure
saying,
cocaine
look
as
how
well.
well it did. You give the fans what they want. You make
Yeah. No.
dollars.
What the fans want, Nadia, is Wonder Man.
You can slate whenever you're ready.
I don't even fucking know who Wonder Man is.
Neither do I.
Black Manta.
I do.
I was born to play this character. And we both have a lot riding on this. You better not mess this up. I know.
So this is the dude.
I am ready.
This is the dude playing a fictional Wonder Man in the MCU, shooting it with Trevor Slattery, who used to be the Mandarin, but's not the Mandarin, and now he's out of prison.
And then he gets superpowers at some point?
And Wonder Man actually was married to Scarlet.
And he wasn't black.
And he wasn't black. And she cheated on
Asian?
him with Vision. And
Was he white, man? Was he
Poor-
white or was
he
he
was white.
Asian?
He was
He's
white.
white.
He was an actor. He was an actor. That was his profession, a model and actor. And yeah. They were on the West Coast Adventures.
Who? Why? Who's it for?
All the way up.
I'm out.
I
I
hate-
haven't touched Disney all year. I got
Bad-
to enjoy.
Badger, I have a question. Can we
Yeah.
just not watch Wonder Man? That's cool, right? Let's just not watch that.
You're the one that made us watch Agatha. If I'm the one in charge of watching Wonder Man, yes, I say we don't have to watch
Oh,
Wonder
I
Man.
dipped out of Agatha 3 episodes in. I was
Unless Chris
like,
Gore
I'm
tells
out.
me I have to watch Wonder Man, and then I'm going to force you to watch Wonder Man because suffering must be shared. That's how we do generational trauma. in
That
this
means
house.
I don't have to watch it, right?
Is Ben Kingsley just not
probably.
doing anything with his life?
Oh,
Like that's
no.
just he's just
Who's
He probably
fucking
didn't-
knocking down Ben's door? What's the last big movie he did? Ender's Game?
How dare
Mm.
you?
I do like Ender's Game, but seriously, what's the last big thing Ben Kingsley's done? Or maybe this is the second renaissance of Marvel. Maybe they're like, let's bring them all back. Who fucking knows? All I know is Dragon Age is beyond horrible. I'm going to punish you with a different scene that no one has seen except I saw. I have seen.
You have not
I've not
seen.
seen what I have seen. God, that show is the show that keeps on giving, and not for the reasons, not the way you think.
Yeah, Skeleton Crew, I think, will be better than Rings of Power Season 2. I said it.
I think that
Well,
is
yeah.
a very bold and accurate
That's-
prediction.
I mean that's a really low bar to trip over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of low
Yeah.
bars, Dragon Age has done so horribly that it has forced the game director of other games to come out and disavow and get ahead of the curve and say that, okay, I know BioWare may be involved in Dragon Age and it's not going well, but over here at Mass Effect, we're still photorealistic. We're still going to be grounded, gritty, realistic, space science fiction, and essentially don't worry. Someone had a... The beatings will continue until morale improves. Membership gift. Gooch, remember? I told you
Yes.
this. I got an email saying that my gifts had
Yep.
been refunded from Gooch's, and now he's saying, so, okay, this is not a grip, but you might want to check. Apparently, I can't get memberships on the channel. Even though, I think Leon? I don't know.
On F&T, someone said, someone did like a membership message and said something like, "Are super chats broken?" And then I looked on mine and there were no super chats, but you could still gift memberships. So it's just YouTube is broken AF.
This
I'm pretty
is
sure.
outrageous.
I wonder if they're having some issues with the election coming up. Just
I don't have
No,
anything
I-
else, so
no,
it has to be the gifties.
It'd be more like it's probably more tech issues than like shadow banning issues.
No, that's what I mean. I wonder if they have tech issues because they're doing stuff because
Okay, thank you.
Updates
my
and
little,
such.
Yeah, with my little tinfoil hat.
Gooch, you
Just blame Techrat.
beautiful man. You beautiful.
And why are there donuts everywhere?
Lana did that.
Do you want ants? Because that's how you get ants.
Oh my! Oh, you think? Okay, sorry. That's Jesus. I don't know what we would do without you, ABF. You are literally. I know you're called ABF, but you really should be called YouTube Jesus.
Saint ABF.
He needs a little finger with the little Jesus, like
Bro, like
Put him up on a cross. No, sorry.
Yeah. No,
Mama
no,
Badger
we'll
said
talk
we
about that
can't.
part. Yeah, no.
definitely makes what we do here possible. So don't blame him, by the way. Yeah. I'm really looking forward to Mass Effect in the sense that like it's probably going to be ruined, but if there was ever any way that like this gets made like right after the timeline corrects itself, because there's some course correction, and maybe I get my Liara and my little blue no, it's not gonna. All right, no blue babies for my shepherd. He's just
There's no
never gonna come
timeline
back.
correction, man. There's this. It's just I don't know.
Burn it all.
Burn it all.
Burn it all.
I don't even see how Disney. I used to think Disney could come back from it. I don't even see how Disney could come back.
Oh,
They're not.
It's the same way they could all you would have to do is fire all the
Replace
ideologues.
Kevin Feige with Ryan Reynolds. Problems.
They're never gonna do it. Never.
No, right.
Never
Sorry.
gonna happen.
It's semantics,
fixable.
right?
It is
It's
fixable.
fixable.
You just don't
what it would take to do, they will never do.
Yeah.
Possible,
look
but
how
not
long Kennedy's been around. I mean, come on.
And it's not just Feige; it's the people above Feige as well that are pushing this narrative. So it's the whole system. It's
you say his name with
Burn it
just
all.
a little extra flair.
Oh, Feige,
Fucking Feige.
I mean, even the
Yeah,
parks
Kevin
raised
Feige.
prices again for the 100th time in the last 2 years.
Oh, they're all losing money now, even though it's so. I think it was like what did Moxie say she paid? Like some obscene amount, over $1,000 for. Yeah.
Meanwhile,
And look at Universal. Look how well they're.
Oh,
to me,
yeah.
Universal's the best thing for the and look what's coming for next year.
Yeah.
Nadia, did you hear they want in Las Vegas? They're doing an all
I know.
year round.
I'm waiting for them to.
Smart.
I might try to see if I can be hired to do makeup for it.
Ooh, yeah, because I saw the animatronics they were doing.
So I like my Horror Tuesday. I started almost crying over him. I was like, they're
Really?
so well done, so well put together. When I was a kid, that's one of jobs I used to want to do for Disney is like their animatronics, like fixing them and reskinning them and stuff. And to see how realistic they look so good. Except for Dracula. Dracula
Started
looks
crying. You say?
I almost used the F word.
How dare you?
I know she's so sweet. How could I be mean to her? Wait till you hear some of her movie takes and not Nathan Fillion takes. It's real easy. No, honestly, that would be awesome.
I can't have movie takes. I've never seen movies.
You have now. I thought this was going to be a different article when I started, and it was more or less how a project is bigger than any one person, which is actually not true. I think it's really important on some projects, some leads that, I mean, hell, the first couple seasons of the CW were really good until they fired their showrunner for SA stuff, if you believe it. But I think that might have been a Me Too outage because it got significantly woker once he left. But the point is, and this goes with Assassin's Creed, the first guy that got fired and the last guy, Darby, that got, not our Alex Darby, but a different Darby. What this actually ended up being was someone was fired for what seemed to be some sexual inappropriateness, impropriety. And then while they were under investigation by the company, they were rehired back as a consultant to continue working in the same office with the same people on the same thing. That's a little shady. And this is, of course, that French union bringing this to attention, the same French union that wanted to cancel or go on strike for having to work 3 days a week.
In the office, that's probably really nice.
In the office, yes, having to go in 3 days a week.
In the trenches.
Versus like what they're doing over in Japan and their workers and animators versus this. Just, yeah.
Crunch is normal work week for the Japanese.
If there was a local office that I could force these motherfuckers to go to do this, I would. Because it does help being in person. With
such a boomer mentality.
It'd save us money on all the motel rooms we spend money. Yeah, no, an office would be great for reasons.
Fireflies,
but stuff reasons.
I picked up what you were putting down.
I'm an S-man. Well, we mentioned it.
Where else are we gonna put the horror corner?
Oh. Look at
Listen,
that.
English is not the which I learned. Okay, so
DAW's not allowed in the horror.
And I did not grow up in an English-speaking house. Okay.
Smug look. The French were right. Well,
pretty much.
Now they might have
always bail them out.
bit of a reason to. Yeah, not surprising. God. $500,000, I want to think. I know it's in 400 million, but you have to round up on all the losses at the end of the day. Okay. Yeah, sorry, $500 million.
Yeah, because that's a large number. Sometimes you say the wrong word because it's such an insane number to think about that they threw in the trash can.
300 million for Acolyte still fucking gets me. You didn't know that?
I didn't watch
They said 180 million at first, and then the UK tax documents got leaked, and it was 230 million. And then that got readjusted when more leaked, and we ended up with 300 million. And that's a very expensive therapy session.
That does that even include the marketing that went in with it?
I actually don't know. I actually don't know. So yeah, it's conceivable that it's
well, marketing would
over
be
300.
separate. Marketing would be separate.
Yeah, because this is just filming tax documents.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's all. Yeah, that's all tax. They're trying to get tax write-offs.
I mean, let's put it this way: it was so financially a failure that they canceled it, proving us all right. All the bigots and the racists and the
I didn't watch it. I didn't see it. I
Doing
saw
your part.
You didn't get to see Plagueis finishing one off while he watched him fly away.
I think the last thing I saw was maybe one episode of what's the really clean looking one that was really weird that looked like everybody had dry Ahsoka.
Ahsoka?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh my god.
Yeah. One episode I dipped. I was like, I'm out.
Shout out to Rossi. I disavow Nadia. I loved Ahsoka, Rossi.
Skip through these real quick, but
I
basically
hate
the CEO ran point trying to say how great this all is. We know it's horrible. Didn't work. One actually popped off. And also that they only were giving out review copies to people guaranteed to give good results. And then we had this little Emma Corrin lookalike, formerly of Eurogamer, going around trying to inform us all of what game consultant, basically what we did during the first Sweet Baby Inc. hype came out in or when First Alone
was viciously attacked. My channel was under attack by my co-host.
But also, yeah, that they come into companies that are already well and truly corrupted, indoctrinated, whatever, and they only further hone it.
Mm-hmm.
Although in some cases they do, as we've proven, I think, that they do have significant amounts of change or influence over. And one of those I'm gonna
come back to Baldur's Gate, baby. Just come back, everybody who wants to play a
fucker.
D&D game. Let's go.
Someone edited this so the sound effects clearly, and it's going to make it bearable, because if it didn't have the sound effects, I don't know how I could get through this. This is just a casual conversation.
This is the exclusive clip we were told about?
Oh, yes. Are you ready for it?
I
Gird your
am
loins.
preparing myself.
Gird
I
your
need
loins.
Grogu. I need my comfort.
You want to get your comfort, Grogu?
Yes.
Hold on. I'll wait, because I am yeah.
I have anxiety problems otherwise
All right.
without him.
Let's go, everyone.
Vegetables. Thank you. So, I'm non-binary.
What?
What does that mean?
It means I don't feel like a man or a woman.
If you are neither a man nor a woman, then what are you?
Non-binary.
ill.
I just said, and I'm going to use they instead
That is
of
the
she from
ugliest
now on.
character design I've ever fucking
I
seen.
have criticized your dress or your manners.
It isn't.
Under the clue, the term for one whose gender does not match the one given to them at birth was a cuniflock. Perhaps you are like that.
Why do you have to keep picking at it? Why can't you just be happy for me?
Evatosh, Chakra Toebra.
This is a fantasy game.
Who I am? Even if I don't feel like I fit, even if I feel wrong?
No, you misunderstood. I will go. Thank you for inviting me to your home.
10 years. 10 years of waiting. Yep.
We knew it was going to be bad. I don't think
did
anyone
not
thought
think-
that was going to happen.
No, I did not think it would be that fucking bad. I didn't think it would be that on the nose. I thought maybe you'd get a fucking they, them, everyone. I'm sorry, like, I'm trying not to swear as much, but it's actually upsetting me to watch that. Oh, it's almost worse, by the way, with the laughter. Like, that was supposed to be a serious scene.
Why are they non-binary, but they dress like a feminine, whatever they are?
It's Kunari, by the way, and they have super hardcore gender roles, and women aren't allowed to do magic. It's a whole thing. Yeah. Trans
I
game
will
director.
stay a
Why does it
bear
matter?
fucker.
That's why.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I
No.
will stay a bear fucker.
Bro.
I'm out.
Bear fucking is less degenerate than this. At least
Yes.
that was just a dude that can
change
transfigure
into a
himself or
bear.
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, wait, we got a clip for this. I think it's.
I love that shit. Yeah, man.
What are
and Inquisition is a masterpiece compared to this. I'd take Corypheus and all them any day.
What are the sales on this game?
Low.
So
Low. The all-time
Did
high
it
was
smash?
77,000 people. Yeah.
I thought 70. I thought it was.
It
Went up again.
It went up to 77. But Grums was predicting 100. He's like, Friday night is a high predictor on that spike you're going to see on the weekend. If you haven't seen that spike on a Friday, you're probably not going to see it on the weekend, and it's under 80,000. Oof! And no wonder they wanted to take that shit off the internet. If these type clips start going around, I thought the Barv thing. There's another one, Nadia, of someone misgendering something. She goes, "Oops," and she does 10 push-ups. She says, "Called calling a Barv," and
she
instead of apology. Oh my God, she did three. My point is, there's clearly many of these scenes, extended scenes.
It's all based on feelings, though. We gotta focus on our feelings.
Aren't these games like similar to? Because I played World of Warcraft way back in the day, but it's a similar style of game, right? Raiding and.
It's very good.
I mean, this
who wants
this IP prior to this?
Yeah, no. Prior to this, it was grimdark, and the second and third, it did get progressively more mainstream.
Okay.
But this one there's no defending this. There's no No, they can't, because it would rip the scars. You have to make sure. You gotta. All right, you got it. I'm just making sure. Whatever.
I probably would put it down.
Seriously, fuck them. Just ruin everything. Speaking of, no, it's fine. No pronouns.
Solid
as far as I
reviews.
know.
Solid reviews.
Face. The face getting you, Nadia? What's wrong? Is that not the face of femininity?
Why
Who's
is
giving this solid reviews? Who gave this
an awful haircut?
They did this for you, Nadia.
No,
they did this strong
they didn't
woman
do
for
this for
you.
me. You know what? Maybe I believe all this stuff. Maybe I was a man, born a man in a woman's body, because I can't take it anymore.
We'll allow it. You can be an honorary man.
Yeah. No.
Turns out we're really inclusive.
What about that? My mom was trying to be nice. She's like, she doesn't look that bad. I was like, yes, she does.
If Nick's in the chat, he knows it's a Christy haircut.
Hold on, because now I'm gonna. Have you seen what the actual actress looks like?
I think so. Isn't she prettier?
Prettier. Oh, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, no, she's super hot. And it's weird because they have no problem doing this with male characters. The Cal Kestises of the world, they look exactly like their characters. Sorry, this is just a quick and dirty one, but like, where the fuck? What happened?
When I play video games, I want to play hot people. I don't want to play ugly people.
I want to play people significantly more attractive and in better shape than myself. Yes. Nadia, you're so base then. Yes.
I mean, Boulder's
huge dick. If it's a dick slider, I'm going to maximum. Tell you that. All right.
If it's not clipping through the loincloth when I'm level 1,
I want William Dafoe levels of touching the toilet water. All right.
Jesus.
We've been talking about a lot of course corrections. I actually think this is a course correction, and that would be. This is Insomniac. They've done, obviously, we're doing the Spider-Man 1 and 2, and they were working with Sweet Baby Inc., but now they have separated from them. The creative director and another person who directly used to work for Sweet Baby Inc., they've all gone, and it's over creative decisions. So that makes us think of maybe those creative decisions they're not putting in the wokeification that they've been doing. We saw some leaks from this where they're going to make you stop playing as Wolverine to play as Jean Grey.
But if I buy a Wolverine game, I want to play as Wolverine. I don't want to play. If I want to play Jean Grey, I'll buy an X-Men game.
But there's too much testosterone in that, Nadia. You don't want that. You want strong woman.
I'll tell you.
You don't want this, Nadia. I'm telling you right now, you don't want that.
These are more pieces of repeal the 19th. But
you can be the poster child for repeal the 19th. Sorry.
Yeah, repeal the 19th. It's just.
They can't give us this. It's too manly. I can't believe we got the abs and Deadpool and Wolverine.
I got to get abs.
That's the thing is, I noticed that too. When I go to movies, I want to see hot dudes. I want to see I want to be like, oh, okay.
Spoiler alert, us too.
I don't want to see non-binary, skinny, little, like low testosterone dudes. I want to see bulky dudes.
Would you like to see a big, bulky black man in samurai armor who's bisexual?
No.
That's what you'll get. If you get
Bisexual?
Assassin's Creed. Yeah,
No.
yes. He's going to be able to have
No.
sex at the edge of the forest with small Japanese men.
As long as he picks the non-binary dialogue option.
Oh yeah. By the way, Nadia,
It's
that
gotta
wasn't
hurt for them.
that wasn't the point of this story, but yeah, they made a whole point of they hired a compromised cultural Marxist sexist historian that basically has like the Everything is Gay book. So he's definitely going to have bisexual gay romance options. No, but this is about their choice to, because of how horrible Star Wars Outlaws was being perceived and how buggy it was, they chose to delay Assassin's Creed Shadows from last month to February of next year, which also happens to be Black History Month, but I'm sure that had nothing to do with it.
Kamala
It's
forever.
costing them an additional 20 million euros to do some of the fixins, which, if you believe in Demian and his, it would be removing the rap music that for no fucking reason in feudal Japan started playing every time you played as the black man, as you do. Rap music just
Calling this racist. Why is it that side saying this is fucking racist? Like,
in Long Beach, where rap music does follow around most black people, but that's just because they're playing their music really loud as they're walking down the street. In feudal Japan, though, they did not have boom boxes and stereo, so it would be a little weird. And also, he apparently had a bunch of weird dialogue about like white supremacy and patriarchy and
that's like putting a Middle Eastern person in this and just having them wear a bomb vest the whole time while they're walking through feudal Japan. Like, this is crazy.
You know, when I played in,
it's the timeline. It's just the timeline. That's
when I played in Mirage, there were no bomb vests on him.
No.
Yeah, on Basim. Thankfully. Almost done. 3 more here, and then we're gonna get out of here. We watched this today. I'm not making us watch this again unless you super chat me to watch it again.
Thanos
But I
was
don't
right.
think anyone will.
Thanos was right. Thanos was
bad.
right.
Yes.
It was
was
bad.
right.
And really, I like just to point out that all of these people, what do you mean these people? All these celebrities try to get on YouTube and do what we do every day. And it's like, how about you just be real and talk about why you actually think
it's awkward.
They
It's
can't,
so
though. That's the point.
awkward.
They can't have original
Down with
thoughts.
They don't
democracy.
live normal lives. They don't know
That is
how
the
to
only
live
reason I
normal
sort of
lives.
want to play is that the multiple repeatings of Down with Democracy, thinking that joke is funny, not getting that is unironically what they are doing with their limitation of speeches, the open
I think
borders,
suppressing
round is-
everything on YouTube.
I think this round is different.
making it so people
Because-
can't have memberships. Sorry, Nadia. What? Why is this
No,
one different?
I don't think people, like, I think maybe 8 years ago, people would be praising this a little bit more. I think now, because average people are suffering so much, they are awoke to the fact that, like, these are celebrities. They don't know, no matter what the economy is, they'll be fine for the most part. They don't have to work to put food on the table, make sure that their kids are taken care of and stuff. So I think people are just sick of this stuff. I think 8 years ago, this would have been praised a lot more. Now I think everybody just looks at it as
100%. Yeah.
This is 90s style tactics. This is like this is what Clinton did.
The
He had
Imagine
celebrities-
video.
Oof,
The,
that
co-
was
the
so
vaccine. Dun, 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 dun. That was pretty fucking cringe. Or I think the
Or
Imagine
this.
video.
Kamala forever.
Oh, God bless you.
Oh my
I think
I didn't know
the-
that existed.
God.
Kamala forever.
She
I
says
didn't
it in
think
the
that was
Avengers
real.
Assemble.
That's
Yeah.
what
I thought you made that up the whole time.
I'm not as funny as this incredibly cringe. It's so bad.
I think the Imagine video is cringe, but the vaccine one was cringe too.
They're all cringe. They all just need to shut up, do their jobs that they get paid for. Be a Tom Cruise. Thank people for coming to see your movies.
Yes.
Be a
And talk about how horrible the pharmaceutical industry is.
So, question for you: do you think this is going to hurt their career moving forward?
Kamala forever.
I mean, that they're all pretty much set from Marvel money. I don't, and most of them don't have major projects coming down the pipeline. Like, they are all, name one of them that might have a big movie. That's not Marvel. That's not Marvel. I'm saying, like, because it used to be like, ooh, being in Marvel is a cool thing. Now it's like, oh, I don't know, maybe not take that project.
Kamala forever.
Oh my God, that is the.
Well,
I want to punch my screen. I want to punch my screen.
Don't do it. Don't throw a Toby or an Andrew Garfield Spider-Man head at your screen.
Oh, Scarlett Jo's in the new Jurassic Park, but really, honestly, the last one.
It's the original screenwriter of the first two.
I'll believe it when I see it. I'm optimistic because it's one of my favorite franchises. As a kid, watched all of it.
That's as a kid. I was like, what was the last three?
Yeah, not the last three, but I remember exactly the theater, the seats we were in for the first one when my mom took me and my sisters. So like, I love Jurassic Park. Had a dinosaur obsession as a kid, but man, the last three, nope. I'll believe it when I see it with the new one.
Just want to say, do respect our boys in the trenches here, striving away in the comment section, making sure everyone understands what's going on, because we can't scream cultural Marxism every 3 seconds, but we know what's going on here. All right, this last one. Didn't actually see this coming, but it may be drying up, but there are still investment firms out there that are willing to work with them. This is the Powell Investment Group. I'm not going to scroll on screen real quick, but let me get it. The amount of access they would get is shockingly high. This would be, you can see it right here. With the Powell Group, they will get access to over 500 publishers and 800 investors. And this goes right along with Sweet Baby Inc., who was redid their website.
I give that about 8 months.
Not even.
I don't know. I think this is
next
part of
week
Bridge.
I feel next week is going to start, depending on how the outcome is, start the tide of certain things that are just going to bleed into things like pop culture, culture war, stuff like that. So for the good, hopefully. We'll see.
No,
It's not going over.
If Trump wins, it's going to be the bullet train to Crazy Town.
Well, it's gonna be crazy no matter what, but I'd rather have that version of it. Either way, this is real.
What's today's secret word?
Yeah, like the DEI shit will still come around. It'll just be in a slightly different method.
As I keep mentioning, it all comes down to the SDGs at the United Nations level. So you can get rid of all the DEI, ESG you want. They're just going to change the name unless you get rid of cut that. Well, it's the head of a Hydra, but
which
makes
down
me
at the base. Wonder with them. This is kind of topic, but off topic with the new scary movie that they're doing. I just watched the first 3 yesterday, and I'm like, how? The whole time enjoyable, but the whole time I'm thinking in my head, how are you going
Canceled?
to do this?
Yeah, it's either going to be super modern day audience and offensive to us, like attacking us for their dumb shit, or it'll be a return to form Tropic Thunder type.
Are we going to heal? Are we going to heal finally?
Nana, you'd be great. What? Because they do it off franchises. What new horror franchises they going to do? Terrifier?
They probably would do something like Megan. That's what I first thought of.
Alien, Megan, all that shit.
Terrifier. They'll probably still go back to Scream because it's foundation of their stuff.
Well, they start filming next year? Well, there's the
be
new Scream movies coming out next year, right? So yeah, you're right there. And then
you guys haven't given any many answers.
The Pooh-verse, the Winnie the Pooh verse that they're doing.
And they could make fun of just general.
I know, but that stuff's so like
Insidious.
old compared to when they wrote
Conjuring.
the original stuff. The stuff they were referencing was still like pretty topical. Where now it's like, well,
they had like
do the Wayans brothers still have it?
references.
Yeah, it's to the Wayne brothers still have it. The Waynes are back, right? That's the thing. It's both of them, and they're reuniting for the first time in years. I don't know if they have any sort of like problems with each other. Like, why would you stop?
Mr. Man, they called it. They called it. They called it. I'll just say it.
I think it had more to do with like they couldn't get any studios to back them on a lot of projects. They couldn't
that's what I'm saying. So maybe now
comedy died.
Yes, they literally did. Like in the Comedy Store almost closed
Judd
down.
Apatow.
Like,
right, but now Rogan in Austin is doing this whole thing where he's got the Comedy Mothership and all these other things, and then they're all getting movies and specials and Kill Tony. Yes, who has thousands? That's Tony Hinchcliffe's show. Obviously, everyone thinks that's his fucking name. I saw Kill Tony's like that's not his name. That's his show. That gets a lot of people
appropriately titled these days as well.
Well, and thankfully he's getting defended now by all the right people and whatever. What are you going to do?
It makes no sense. They had George Lopez do the same thing on that side. It made no sense. It's just tactics.
but he's not a comedian anymore. He's like
He's just
He
a
knew what he
private
was
citizen.
doing.
He's
He
just
knew
a
exactly
zombie.
what he
He
was
just
doing.
shows up and, hey, I'm Hispanic. Look at me, and then everyone laughs. It's not even funny. It's just the representation. That's all it is. He's just drinking the freaking stupid Kool-Aid. Like
I think it all circles back to P. Diddy. That's my theory.
Yeah, release the list, the Diddy
Yeah.
list. All right. Well, I know none of us are on that Diddy list. God damn it, because we'd have funner stories to tell. Gonna have to. Leon is still going, so we'll raid into Leon. Let's start with Nadia, the belle of the ball. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you had a good time.
Not
Was it
even
too horrible for you.
I had a great time. Thank you for inviting me. I don't usually get to talk about this stuff very often, so it's fun to hear what's going on the other side.
Oh, well, I'm offended. All right. Okay. All right.
I haven't been on late night in a while, so sorry. Gooch.
Oh, hint,
Yep.
hint, hint.
Yeah.
Big time
Yeah.
Gooch over there.
Yeah.
Can't handle the pretty women.
Do you see that knife in my back? It's like
Oh, he's
right
still bleeding?
there. Right there.
That's probably just Rambo.
That was the same person that always takes Gooch away from you, right, Badger? Saying that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whore down there. Horror down there.
Taking Gooch to whore corner.
Whore corner. Are you hoary for me? That's like,
Penguin. No, Nadia, what do you got going on? You got anything you want to plug?
Horror Tuesdays on
Just say it. It's fine.
Tuesdays, where I cover
Favorite movie.
news in the horror genre. I have a
Yeah.
Hellboy Crooked Man coming out soon, and I don't know where I'll be next. Just follow me on Twitter.
She covers. Not.
Yeah, not
but,
that.
just wait.
It's such a typical answer.
Same hand movement.
Just a typical answer about a horror woman. Just this, I don't know where I'm going to be next.
I don't know where I'm going to be next.
Yeah, Techrat, I know where you'll be next, and that is with your plethora of books and your Lego set coming, which I'm actually jealous of. But you should record some of it, by the way.
I actually thought about doing a time lapse recording.
I was going to say, if you do like a time lapse with your GoPro, that would be sick.
Yeah, I thought
Just
about
pause
that.
it when you're not doing something. Yeah.
And
Hell
before
yeah.
we get out, I have 2 points. One, Shang-Chi is the what if character that you keep saying is black.
Okay.
You keep going, oh, black cowboy. It's actually Shang-Chi.
That's Shang-Chi? Oh, so black Shang-Chi. Good.
And then Sandman for Spider-Man Noir does not have typical Sandman powers, which is fucking dumb. That's all I got.
That is all you got, because you're back to sounding like RFK in and
I
out,
heard
in
it.
and out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
I'll fix it. I blame
Will you?
Erwin.
Fix it in
do
post.
for all the things. Erwin, fix
Like
it
and
and post
subscribe.
himself. Yeah.
I think we
Tomorrow?
should just skip Saturday and go straight to Sunday so I can show all this off all my stuff and lose
Oh
to Gooch
boy.
still.
Sweet boy, you don't know what I just bought because Gooch said some shit and I looked and it was super on sale. Oh my god. He's
Sweet
gonna
summer
throw his
child.
back out.
Wait till you can fit into long boxes.
Jake, you said Deshaun Chi. Yes. Deshaun Chi. I'm never gonna be able to.
Yeah.
He likes eye contact, Nadia. He likes uncomfortable amounts of eye contact.
Shake?
The words you're looking for are thank and you. Put them together, they make a nice sound.
Thank you.
Aqua Team Hunger Force?
No.
Correct.
Hunger
No.
Team.
Okay, whatever.
Can you not read? It's from the popular show Hunger
Hunger
Team.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's been a while.
Kind of fancy and popular around here. We have Shake. I mean, we're no 37% and 17,000 subscribers like Gooch is. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Also,
I'm gonna go
if you could
unsub
go, if you could go follow me on X, that'd be greatly appreciated. As I'm trying to get to 1,000.
Yeah, he's like 70.
You'll get there one day. You'll get there one day.
78.
Yeah, I know. See, that'd be awesome. If you
He
guys
did better
could do that.
dance moves.
Do that for
He
the
was a
God,
better
if You
dancer.
could do that for the Gooch.
Epstein updated for Modern Nuns.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I mean,
Hail
Jennifer
to the
Lopez
Gooch.
looked a little painful there the other night.
So tomorrow is going to be a busy one for at least a couple of us. the morning on Nerd Wars channel. Obviously, we've got the Saturday show, and then on the Ats channel, we've got Predator. I think that's like 3:00 PST.
I forgot about that. Yep.
And then I will be on Moxie's channel for an hour and only an hour to it's like a group stream with other people that will be there. It'll be so fun. Leon will be there. Speaking of Leon, I'm gonna put his there we go. I think it should work. I'm gonna put his link in the chat so we can go raid him, and then we will see you all on the next one or tomorrow. Or I don't know. You never know. Could have a meteorite that gives us superpowers or wipes us all out. I'm just gonna keep saying things until I scroll up.
Or
Dr. Leo Learn.
Get out. No, we won't get out. We won't. You deserve it. I mean, get out! Get out!
Is it something I said?
You've ruined my life! You've ruined my career! You've ruined my book! You've turned a perfectly peaceful house into an insane asylum! Get out!
Daddy! My God, Leo, what's gotten into you?
It was a disaster, Faye!
No, it wasn't. You were wonderful, sweetie.
Fine, Dad.
Yeah. Why'd you need to kick Bob out of the house?
You think he's gone? He's not gone! That's the whole point! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?